Hello, hello, hello. This is my first StreamYard live. Walter Beasley, how are you? When you come on here, if you could make a comment or send a comment over so I can see how this works, I would really appreciate it. Let's see, this 7 o'clock Sunday night. It's pretty late for some people. So, but I want to just come on and say hello for a minute. I should have my phone. Let me put on my phone to see if I'm actually going live. Come on now. Am I live? Say something, somebody, please. I think I'm live. Oh, I'm live. Yes, it's my first one on StreamYard. Who is that? I can't see though who that is. I don't know if that's YouTube or if that's Facebook. Let's see, how do I do this now? Two people. I think I'm live. Oh, I'm live. Oh, shh, be quiet, Walter. Okay. Can you just write something? Whoever's on, four people on here, because this is my first time using StreamYard, and I'm live on YouTube and Facebook, and I really don't know how this works. There we go. There's a Facebook comment. Mr. Johnson or Miss Johnson, I can't see. Hello, how you doing? Oh, that's YouTube, I think. Yes. I like this already. The living legend, Mr. Oh, what's up? How you doing, Mr. J Sax, man? The first thing I'd like to say is that speaking of Sax, man, is I have $5 lessons now on the web. On my website, Walter Beasley Official. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm taking a snippet or a theme of something that's really worked well for me, and I want people to have it. But at the same time, I want people to pay a little bit. Something $5 won't break the bank, and these themes will be themes that will change the way you deal with how to become a better saxophonist. So feel welcome to the first one is up there. I think maybe two. What's up, Mario? What's up, man? That's my homie, my brother Mario from Brole. What's popping? I haven't called Palito yet, so I will call him probably early in the morning, brother. So I'll let you know when I'm coming to Brawley this week. All right. I'm good, big. Good, big bro. And all up. Good, very good, sax man. Yes, I'm liking this, so I can get on both channels quickly rather. Hey Denise, what's popping? How you doing? I'm feeling very good today. Very good, very positive. I was in the studio most of the day and I cooked. Boston, what's popping, man? The bean, the bloody bean. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's a colloquial thing that I probably shouldn't have said. Yeah, Boston for 40 years, man. That was boy. It's a beautiful time. There's some beautiful people up there. I just gotta say, became a man up there. Yeah. Yeah. But it's expensive now, man. We played Boston. I think this year we played Boston. I couldn't. It was hard for me to believe some of the places where I lived look the way they look now. It's incredible. I mean, they look like palaces up there. So it's just gentrification is really something. So cool idea. I didn't know you. Yeah. So if you go to the first one, I talk about playing melodies, relationships. Like here's very quickly, and I can say this because most people can follow me, and that is every interval when you're learning a melody or you're learning a solo needs to be like a relationship in and of itself. If you feel good about that relationship, then you move on to the next one. But you don't move on to the next one. And if there's a problem with the one you're on, it's just like life. If you have a girl and things aren't right, for you to move on before you fix what the problem is in that one, if the problem is going to follow you. So the concept is fix where you are, move on. If there's a problem, fix where you are, move on. And if there's a problem, you back up. Fix the problem, back up. Fix the problem, back up. So that as you move throughout the whole phrase, the phrase becomes even, balanced, and it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's even. I mean, it's, how to put, what do I want to say? It's not only even, it's fluid, and it's real. It holds your attention, holds the attention of the listener. That's what I'm trying to say. I am here still. Remember your copy square. Yeah, man, that was fun. Cool idea. Yeah. I am here. Yeah, Copley was. I remember that performance. It wasn't that hot. It was like around 4:30, 5 o'clock, and the sun was going down. And I had two ex-girl, two friends there. One was on one side, and one was on the other. And very interesting concert. But I enjoyed it. That was when the smooth jazz was hot. I think that's in the 90s, and I had a tune called Slow Roll out. Slow Roll, yeah, Slow Roll. Cheers. Where's everybody calling from? I know my brother's calling from Brawley. And Emmanuel is calling from the Bean. Not calling, but on. Don't know, watching from Boston. I'm all in. Oh, Smokey Robinson. Play Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. How you doing, Lonnie? Jersey. I'm hoping to play Jersey next year, excuse me. But I don't know. Things are a little slow over there, but we're trying to talk to the people and see if we can get in there, get in Jersey in March. That would be great. Tacoma, that's where my sister was born, bro. Tacoma, Washington, yeah. Las Vegas, what's up? Oh, Miss Carla, what's happening? Miss Carla, we sent all that product. We're gonna try to do it one more time, and once I give you the tracking number, it's over. I can't, you know what I'm trying to say. Is that you? Is that you the one? I think you're the one. I'm not sure. There's one person who has been supporting and buying, and got some porch pirates over there, something like that. So I don't know. Yeah. Anybody else? Yeah, I don't know what the problem is, but it's a problem somewhere. Let's see what else. Oh, so for those you don't know, if you look, the seasons. Oh boy, Pookie, yeah, Pookie was Baron on bass. I think rest in peace, Baron. Jesse Sandman. Oh yeah, rest in peace, man. We've lost a lot of soldiers, man. I guess in this business we lose soldiers quickly. Sooner than most, but yeah. I think Baron was on that hit, and maybe it might have been my Webb might have been, but Webb is gone too. Wow. Coming to Scullers? No, Scullers started acting a little funny, to be honest with you. And how do I say this? I like working with people who, there's mutual respect and where you can, talk to each other and do things that are beneficial for both. But, when you have to start chasing people down and, one thing becomes not what it's supposed to be. And so I'm just tired of that. And at this age and this stage in my career, I don't like going that way. So, no, this year we will not be playing Scullers. Next year we may be coming to Boston. I just don't know. What's up, Octavio? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so yeah, Scullers was nice. But you know what? Scullers was the bomb when Fred was alive I guess it was in the 80s. I helped build that place in the 80s and the 90s, or maybe the 90s. I can't remember exactly when it was, but yeah, I helped establish it. I helped build it, and to see, the way it's kind of become is kind of, it's sad, it's really sad. Lazy afternoon. Oh yes. How you doing, Alicia? Ole. Oh wow. Olesha. Ole. That's a nice name. Lazy Afternoon. I wrote Lazy Afternoon. It was co-produced by Pierre Huberson, mixed and mastered by Pierre Huberson, featuring Tyrone Chase on guitar. And I think it got to number 10 on the Billboard charts. And right now, I think we're heading towards 200,000 plays on YouTube. And I even have an instrumental of that because people liked it so much, saxophone. So if you go on YouTube, you'll see Lazy Afternoon instrumental, and it'll just be the track playing. So feel free to play that over and over and over and over again. Put both of them if you want to in your playlist, so I can have a decent Christmas. All right. It's also on Spotify as well. Oh man, I'm looking. That's why I saw this this black head over here to the left. I'm like, what is this dude? And it's me on the phone. I was like, dang. Any other questions or comments? What's up, Miss Carmen? How are you on this lovely Sunday evening? Manhattan, go ahead, Manhattan. Oh boy, New York. You know what I loved about New York? New York. It was just exciting all the time. You know, when I would go there to record, it was just exciting all the time. I'm talking about New York City. I knew I could never live there because if I moved there, I would die. Because there was music playing all the time and people were out all the time. And it was just like, oh, I don't know. It was a lot of energy there. Love your music. Thank you so very much, David. I appreciate that. I've worked hard over the years, so I'm very, 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 very pleased that you said that. Yep. Let's see what else. My first gig coming back will be in Dallas. Of next year will be in Dallas, Texas, on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Saw you at Scullers. Oh yeah, Teresa, how you doing? Yeah, that was a nice spot. That was a really nice spot. Scullers, that is. Let's see what else. Yeah, February we are playing. We're playing the I don't know if it's a festival, but there are multiple artists on there. I think I'm on there, and I don't want to say who else is on there because that may change. But I will be playing first because I like playing first, so I can enjoy the rest of the bands or go out and meet people and sell some CDs. I like that. Yep. Anything else? March we will be playing it. So far, I'm not going to talk about the June, July, August dates because that's too far. Ronnie Law's playing on any of your new material? No. Ronnie's going to start a podcast from what he was telling me. So that should be interesting. But no, we honored Ronnie in September in San Bernardino, and that was one of the best events of my life. That was a big. I mean, to see your hero sitting in the front row after all these years, practicing his music, having him as a mentor, as a friend, and just having him be open arms whenever you call or whenever you need some direction or something like that. It's just I tell people a lot that you can't, as an artist, you can't underestimate the value of something like that. It's incredible. Same thing with Wilton Felder, God rest in peace. I talked to him one time for almost 4 hours in the hotel lobby before we played, and he was already 80 years old. So I've been very, very blessed to be able to reach out to mentors and have them, reach back and help me. Charles McPherson on the straight ahead side he's an extremely brilliant musician and just a great saxophonist, and just, man, to be able to talk to him for the times that I do or did, it's incredible. Hopefully we can get a lesson before too long. Just to hear him talk is just, it's invaluable. Walter, I heard every generation, Ronnie Laws. Yes, we used to play Every Generation. We still may, not this, but maybe when we go back to Baltimore, because it's just a wonderful song. Wonderful song. Okay, we would love to see y'all at the City Winery in New York. I sound like I'm messing up all over the place, but actually I'm not. The City Winery, they have like different ones in different cities. And I was supposed to play Atlanta, if some of you remember, this year. And honestly, the money got funny. They missed deadlines with the money, and they tried to play some games, and things didn't work out well for us. And unfortunately, they talk to each other. So I'm not sure if I'm really invited to any other city wineries at this point because they all are connected and they all talk to each other. You know how the game is. But I would love to come to New Jersey. Is a place that I'm going to be coming to away from the city winery, and I don't think it's that far from New York actually, where we're playing in New Jersey. But I will see. I will see. I will check that. What's up, Ms. Mello? Ms. Mello, thank you for being a paid member of the Blue Zone. I really, really appreciate. In fact, let me do my shout outs because that's something that I'm going to start doing better at. Oh, wait a minute, applications. Let me see here. Sorry. And I'm sorry I'm letting everybody know how I'm doing it. That's not good, but I just need to write some things down before I start. I wasn't planning on being on here this long. It was just come on now. Where are you at? Where are you? I don't see anything. 1 second, please. I'm sorry. I can't see anything or anybody right now. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do this right. I did not do this right. Man, I hate that I don't do that. I didn't. Bills monthly. That's not it. Nope. Can't do it. I'm sorry. I want to thank everybody for being members, paid members of my my Patreon members and all that. But to be honest with you, I should have done that before I came online. Now I came, but I know Miss Mello is. And thank you. So thank you very much. Love me some right. Yes, Tonette. Walter, my favorite song is Good Times. Oh, me too. Yeah, that's a good one. I think that, which one? I get them confused. Good Times. There's Good Times and there's that one. Good morning. That's Good Morning. Good Times is yeah, that's Phil Davis. Both of those are Phil Davis. Great writer and friend and producer. In fact, they produced a song that I'm getting ready to release called You've Got It All Over It. You got it all. That's the name of the song being released. Actually, probably next week. It's a ballad. I just finished the video last week, and so we're gonna do that. We're gonna release that next week. So be looking out for that, y'all. And play it again. Put it in your playlist because that's the only way really that we get paid nowadays is you guys playing us over and over in your playlist and coming out to see us and all. Thank you, Eric. Eric the White Lots. What a name. I'm sorry that happened to Mr. B. Easily. That's many cutthroats. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Saxman. I appreciate that. I consider myself to be pretty easy to work with, but when people try to do unnecessary things, I just don't really pay them much. I just kind of walk away now. Because I don't want it to bring me down, and I don't want to think bad about people or individuals, or not individuals, think bad about people, or agencies or whatever. So I just walk away. So I don't talk about it unless people ask me, why aren't you playing City Winery? Why aren't you playing Scullers and stuff like that? Because it's just, it's just a place to play. What's happening now is that you have so many saxophonists, you have so many musicians who are begging to play in these begging to play in these venues. Especially those people who are younger who will accept much less. Agencies and clubs, can hire them for half the price or a quarter of the price and just pay them nothing, and they'll come in there and pretty much play for free, play for the exposure. I just can't do that anymore. So the level of respect goes down for artists who are established, and the trickery begins. And I'm tired of trickery, man. At 64. No more. Thank you for continuing to share your bright light. Thank you so much for saying that, Sax, man. My goal, like I said, like I always say, is to leave the industry better than it found me. If I can help people along the way, I have to make some money at it, obviously, but if I can help saxophonists become better, if I can help musicians become better, if I can help writers or producers or whatever situation become better, then I feel good about it, Performing is great, being in the studio is great, but to be able to help somebody better themselves, be they black, brown, white, whatever, male, female, that's all right, because that lives on for a long, long time after I'm gone. So that's very important to me. Some people don't like teaching. I love teaching. I love giving. It's not giving. It's not giving back. It's just giving. So, Yes, on point. What you're saying. I'm in my 40s now and seeing everywhere. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, thing about music, I'll talk about it a little bit now, the thing about now with music is that there's so much of it, is that we're getting kind of inundated with a whole bunch of notes. A lot of the notes really don't make a whole bunch of sense. They're just notes, 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 notes. So the value of the quality of music is diminishing because there's just so many notes out there, and we're getting bombarded by so many notes and so many artists that we just don't really give it. I don't know. It's just another thing for us now. Back in the day, we couldn't wait till the Grover CD came out, or we couldn't wait for Ronnie Law CD or Earth, Wind, and Fire CD, right? Now it's just like, oh, I got something out. Oh, they got something out. Oh, yeah, it's nice. Bye. Music was never meant to be like that. The music, like Lazy Afternoon. When you hear Lazy Afternoon, it's like, oh, let me play that again. That's what I want, people. That's what I really want. My music to be like, wow, let me hear that again. And a lot of times that's not happening because of the quality of music is going down. A, B, there's so much of it that people within the industry, they just, they play a song, move it on, play a song, move it along, play a song, move it along. This guy's coming out, moving along. This girl's ladies playing, moving along. And that's where we are now. Just too much. We're slow down, Walter. We're over inundated. We're inundated with a lot of notes, and that's not good. I think there need to be fewer notes, better played, aimed straight for the soul of our listeners, and that will change things. Oh yeah, man, the song is addictive. Thank you, Sax Man. And then, and that makes me happy. Sometimes I scroll to my contemporaries, through my contemporaries comments, stuff like that, and the comments I see, some more, but I really want people to say, wow, I've got to listen to this over. And I see that in the comments, when I release music. A lot of times I try to tell the younger artists, check your comments, because if people aren't really telling stories about how they really feel about your music in the comments, you got work to do. We all got work to do. That's a given. But if people aren't leaving comments saying how much they enjoy that particular piece, or this makes me feel this way or that way, then you got work to do. And it's going to be a long, hard struggle for you to get where you need to go and stay there, because you're not moving people at their core. You move someone at their core, the world is yours. But if you're jumping up and down, just doing a whole bunch of stuff, and hey, I'm playing here, I'm playing there, woo, 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 ain't gonna happen. Not for a long period of time. It's an honor for me too, Sax Man. Thank you. I'm not gonna sit here long. I just want to see if the daggone thing worked. And then I start running my mouth. You know me. I can't help it. I just ate some ice cream too, like a dummy, and I just started losing weight. Anyway, let's see, anything else I want to talk about? The Blue Zone. Can I write on this thing? Oh, the Blue Zone Ambient Improv. That's my YouTube channel. Well, I just sent something over. Let me know if you guys get it. Well, it's on Facebook. It's not on YouTube. That is my YouTube channel, and it's spelled that way, misspelled EUZ. As the holidays come up, you're going to need things to kind of calm you down. That YouTube channel is something that's really, really great. I think it's my best work. I wrote all the things on there, and I arranged all the things on all the pieces on there. So I hope you enjoy it, and it'll chill you out and just make you really, really relax. It may make you fall asleep, so you may want to, if you're doing the daytime on the break, listen to about 5 or 6 minutes of it, and then move on, because it'll put you out, baby. It'll put you right out. How was the knee? The knee is, thank you for asking, Ms. Mello. The knee is back to about a 7 out of 10 pain, threshold pain, which is where it's going to be until I get it replaced. It was 10 or 11 when I had to cancel the last 2 dates. I could hardly even walk. And it could hardly even sleep. It was just so painful. But now, thank God, it's around a 7, and I can function on the 7. It is difficult sometimes, but I can function all right on the 7 until I have to get the operation and get a knee replacement. Thank you. Vancouver. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. I see it. Got it. We'll tune in. Thanks. Cool, Tonette. I hope I'm saying your name right. Okay. I'm on here long enough. I don't want people to get bored. Any other questions before I leave? New material coming out this week. This week. The song is called, it's a remake by the Jets. It's called You Got It All. It used to be one of my favorite songs in the 80s. I've woken, tell you the story real quick, 'cause I'm going to do a EPK on it. But I woke up, no, I was on YouTube one day and I was looking, and please join my YouTube. I think, let me see, Walter Beasley. And I think there's a 2. That's my YouTube channel. Please join. Yeah, it's right there. Go ahead. Yeah, so please join that YouTube channel, everybody who comes on here. I'm trying to get to 20,000 supporters on there before Christmas. I'm almost, I think I'm at 19,300, something like that. So that's going to be the Facebook does not allow me to monetize because I got my page stolen about 4 years ago. And I guess Facebook thought I was trying to pull a slick one or whatever. Whoever stole my Facebook page made about $30,000-$40,000 in 3 months. And you know, your boy don't know. I didn't know anything about. I didn't even not monetize Facebook like that. They got over. Finally, got my page back, and they haven't allowed me to monetize since. So now I'm monetizing on YouTube. So I would really, really appreciate if all of you come on over to YouTube, as I'll be doing more of this, but primarily from the YouTube. You know, hopefully I'll do the Facebook as well, but I'd rather really see you guys over on YouTube, that YouTube channel. And if you really need to be relaxed or need relaxation or meditation, the Blue Zone, BLEUZ, is your place. So, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, so I was looking at the Jets documentary, and man, that band and that family went through so very much. And Elizabeth, the lady now, but the girl, she sang "You Got It All," and she was 11 years old. And she didn't quite know how to sing it, so she sang it to her puppy, and that's how that came about. And she ended up getting 4-stage cancer in her 20s, and walked away to marry her love of her life and have children and live a different type of life. And I was just moved beyond anything when I heard that story, and I just rolled over, went to the studio, and started recording the remake, "You Got It All." And Lil John Roberts and Phil Davis did a great job producing it. Trey Martin played bass on it. It's a beautiful song, I think, and I think we did a pretty good job on it. Hello, Arnett, how are you? Oh man, I'm sorry about that. From them hack. Yeah, I got hacked. I got tore up, man, and I let them in the door. You know, I got to admit, I let them in the door, and it was hard because this is what happened. And I think they got a couple of my contemporaries, and I'm not going to say who, but I know they did. And this is how they got us, right? So I don't know Tony Terry, but I know, you know, we met a couple of times, you know, on the road. Good cat or whatever, but I don't know him. But so anyway, Tony Terry supposedly emails me and says, yo, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, there's an interview, we're paying X amount of dollars just for one podcast or whatever. So come on over and blah, 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 you know, sign over and just do blah, blah, blah. And, you know, so we can talk to each other. And so I went blah, blah, blah. And when I went blah, 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 I opened up the door and let the hackers in. They changed. By the time I realized what I had done, I couldn't get into my own Facebook page. It was horrible. It just felt like, what did Najee say? Violated. Feels like you're violated. That's what it is. Thank you, Karen, for subscribing. No, don't subscribe to Facebook. To hell with them. You know, and don't, because they're really not doing right by doing that. Even though I shouldn't say that because I got 138,000 people on here, and that's a good thing, a real good thing. So the hackers got in there, and that's it. But the Jets story, and the Jets now are going on tour. I think it's their 50th anniversary, and they're touring all over the place, and they look great. And I think that Elizabeth comes out once in a while on special occasions to perform with them. And that's the lady who sang in the beginning. I mean, she has such a pure voice. I mean, that song, man, I did not know she was 11 or 12 years old. And even the rest of them joints, how did I know? 'Cause I never saw. You remember that song? I got a crush on you. Something like that. I can't remember. You found out. Yeah. Crush on you. That's a bad song too. I'm surprised I remember that much of it. There was another one too. They had, it was a ballad. It was pretty cool too, but I can't remember that one. Anyway, I think that's it, y'all. Coming at you real. Oh, there's one other single. I started a group. Not I started it. Let me back up. We started a group. Paul Arnold, who's a great engineer, who actually mixed You Got It All and mixed Sin Palabras, the last record that I have. Bill Hagen's a great guitarist, writer, producer, arranger. We have a band called Mass Ave, and our first single is called Obsession, and that's going to be released within the month. I played a little teaser on it before. It's like a house piece, so we're doing like house music and up-tempo music just to keep our blood flowing, and we just like it, and it's going to lead to whatever it leads to. But we've known each other since the early '80s, and we're very capable in our own lanes, and we just decided to put the stuff together and just at this stage in life, try to see what we can do with what we can do together. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm fine. Did you know Don Wilkerson from Houston? Sounds familiar. Yes, it does feel that way. I've been hacked before a few times, and it says, yeah, you had to do on internet crime reports. Yeah, I did everything, man. It was I chased that thing for 3 months. They finally gave it back, and now I'm just focusing on making money through YouTube, because YouTube works with me better than Facebook does. So I'm just going there, and so far it's good. I'm starting to make money on YouTube, and I feel good about it. I'm starting to do more content on YouTube. I feel good about it, and yeah, that's where we are. All right. So that said, I'm going to go. And I just want to thank everybody for your continued support. Again, go to the website. If you're going to go to the website and you're going to buy a physical product, I have to let you know that I'm not going to be able to go and send those products until after Christmas. Why? Because I live in a small town, and we have pretty much one post office close to me, and it is always an hour and a half wait. And on this knee, I can't stand up for an hour and a half in a line waiting to send product. So it has to be after the holidays. I appreciate your patience, but that's something that I can't do right now. And that until I go back east. When I go back east, I have an assistant who does that for me. But I had to pull back, or I had to cut down, because the economy is such that it's just not cool right now. In fact, my not my royalties, I can't think what I'm trying to say. My healthcare premiums have gone up, are doubled now. Have doubled. I mean, it's official for me, unless something happens. But wow, I mean, I'll be okay. But I'm thinking about the people with kids, and who are just struggling already, and they've got to pay this. Oh man, that's hard. That's very hard. Anyway, so thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate it. So if you do buy physical material from me, it won't be sent out till after the holidays. And I appreciate your patience now, because I just have to do it. That's the one thing about having a bad knee, a really bad knee, is that you have to kind of pace yourself. And I've learned that if I cut down my hours from working and do the best I can with these hours, I'm still productive. But it's when I go overboard and try to do way too much, and that's when the knee acts up, and that's when I run into trouble. So I'm a work in progress, and so are you, so are we. So we'll get it done together, right? All right. Be good to yourself. Have a productive week. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And I don't know how to end the stream. Okay, I'm ending the stream. Thank you, guys.